A lot of maize has been damaged, has been spoiled at ADMARC. Maize meant for the Malawians has been left rotting. This is very sad. This is unbelievable. There is this news, which is according to New York Times. It says, ADMARC scandal deepens as Fed maize spoilage incident exposed in weeks. It goes on to say, a civil society watchdog has demanded an urgent forensic audit and criminal prosecutions after Malawi's state grain trader admitted losing yet another huge stockpile of maize to spoilage, the latest in a mounting string of scandals plaguing the country's strategic food reserve. That's very bad news. Why is that so? Why should ADMARC let the maize be rotten like that, as if there are no Malawians who are in need of it? If you see that you've got a lot of maize that you are stocking, and it is prone to rot, what you can do is just to sell it at a cheap price to Malawians, or even just give it away, because this is Malawians' tax. You are a very incompetent people. Why should you allow maize to be rotten like that when Malawians are in hunger, when there is not enough food in this country? The families who are starving right now, it's very bad. You'd have done better. I'm telling you, you'd have done better. Malawi, we are not serious with the way we are doing our things in this country, because it seems like there are people who are careless every day. This is maize that has rotten at ADMARC, and who is behind that? That person must be brought to book, because this is a serious incompetence. ADMARC under fire as watchdog demands prosecutions over 77 million Malawi maize rot scandal. The National Advocacy Platform launched its blistering attack after Agriculture Development and Marketing Corporation ADMARC confirmed that 70 metric tons of maize worth an estimated 77 million Malawi had rotted away in storage at its Liwonde warehouse and was later flogged off to livestock farmers rather than feeding hungry Malawians. In a scathing statement released on 24 July, NABU branded the loss another chapter in a growing record of preventable failures, warning it comes at a time when Malawi is already grappling with food insecurity and soaring maize prices. You see, this is a lot of maize. We cannot do this in this country. If we really love this nation, we must make sure that we are very, very careful in whatever we are doing. We are not doing things in order to keep the nation in a perpetual poverty, because you are sabotaging the government. Right? This is unbelievable. Like this instance, I don't believe, like, if I myself, I have maize in my family, I should know that this maize is rotting, and I should take precautionary measures to make sure that it doesn't go rotting further. And what are these precautionary measures? You process the maize. You cannot keep it when you know it is going to be rotting very soon. You process it. Make sure that you turn it into flour. Right? Or you can use it. Like, honestly, you need to find out what you can do in order to make sure that this should not be rotting like what has happened right now. I don't think ADMARC should just be doing whatever it has been doing. It doesn't help the Malawi to develop. Now they should be thinking about value addition. We just been talking about value addition in this country, but a big company, organization like ADMARC, which is sponsored by government, and it is well structured. It is everywhere in this country, but it is not doing value addition in this country. Hence, all these things we're hearing about, lotting of maize. This is so disturbing news. ADMARC would have done better, I'm telling you. Malawians are in poverty right now because of you, ADMARC. Because you cannot give food to Malawians. You were supposed to make sure that there is enough food in this country. But many Malawians are finding it so difficult because they are working very hard to have their own food. When there is a strategic organization like ADMARC, which can ensure there is food security in the nation, but you're not doing your job. Hence, maize is lotting there. That's very bad news. NAP has now issued 3 explosive demands to government. Firstly, it wants an immediate, independent, and fully transparent audit into ADMARC's entire grain management system, covering everything from warehouse conditions and fumigation to procurement, quality assurance, and disposal procedures, with the findings published in full for the public to see. Secondly, the group is demanding legal accountability, insisting that wherever the audit uncovers negligence, incompetence, or misconduct, those responsible must face serious administrative, disciplinary, civil, or even criminal consequences. Public service cannot become a sanctuary where billions of kwacha worth of strategic grain disappear through negligence without anyone being held personally accountable, the group warned bluntly. Thirdly, NAP is calling for a complete modernization of Malawi's national grain storage infrastructure, including merit-based appointments for warehouse management, cutting-edge stock monitoring technology, and internationally recognized grain management standards. The watchdog concluded that with a stark message for government, insisting true food security is not just measured by how much grain a nation harvests, but by how well it protects every single bag entrusted to its care. Malawi cannot continue losing strategic food reserves while asking citizens to endure hunger, the statement said. Right? This is not even attacking ADMARC or government. This is looking for, right? Things must be done properly. We should make sure that this nation, we are not at loss. We are not losing like what has happened with ADMARC, because this is a loss to the nation. This is loss. It's like we are asking poverty to continue giving us headache. Because due to lack of food in this nation, people will be forever poor because they be hungry. And when you are hungry, you can't work, you can't do anything. So ADMARC, make sure that you know what you're doing. For me, I persist. ADMARC must now look for value addition. Make sure that you don't even sell maize anymore, but sell maize flour to Malawians. Make sure maize flour is everywhere. You should process it and package it very well in quantities which is affordable to Malawians. And your prices must be affordable. We don't have to buy this staple food at a price which is astronomical. This is an anti-development. Because if food is expensive in the nation, Malawians have little income. They can't afford to pay for high prices of food in this country.